Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and thanks again for stopping by. You'll be able to tell from the title of this video that this is going to be the truth of being a mum to four and the things I've learned about being a mum to four. This is one of them here, cheeky Nico. So this video is actually a collaboration with my beautiful friend Kate. She is obviously also a mummy to four. She has 2 boys and 2 girls. So if you are interested in hearing about Kate's views on being a mum to four, then I will leave her channel link and her video link down below. So make sure you go and check her out. I just love her channel. Everything about her channel is amazing. She's just so easy to watch, plus her accent. I could just listen to it all day long. Sorry if you can hear dinosaurs in the background, but 3 of them are at home with me today, so it's almost impossible to find time and quiet time alone. So you will hear bits and bobs going on in the background, I'm afraid. If you've come over from Kate's channel, then hello, I'm Jodie and I'm mum to 4 little boys. They were all born in just under 4 years. So yeah, life as a mum is pretty crazy, but I hope you enjoy this video and I would love for you to stick around, so please make sure you subscribe while you're over here, and I'm just going to get started with the video. Here are a few things that I've learned in the last 5 years of being a mum and a mum to 4 now. I've been a mum to 4 for 18 months. So yeah, the last 18 months have been pretty crazy, to say the least. Yes. So number 1, I would say the mum guilt is real for not spending enough time with each and every one of them. It's really quite difficult to juggle them and to split your time evenly between them, and I worry the days will pass too quickly before I have the chance to really soak them all up individually, because the days just go really quick. Yeah, definitely having 4 children and finding the time to spend equally with all of them can be quite challenging. Lorenzo, especially now, he goes to school every day. He's in receptions, he's in his very first year at school, and which he absolutely loves. So when he comes home from school, it's almost like I want to give him all of my attention because I haven't spent the time with him during the day because he's been elsewhere. That is really quite difficult, and it's something that I'm still learning to get right, if you can ever get it right. So number 2 is feeling bad for bringing yet another baby home. When we brought Francesco home, it was that guilt and that worry of, oh, are they going to be annoyed that we've brought another one home? Is it going to affect them in a way that they're obviously going to get less attention? I worry that they know that they're going to have to share me again with another baby. But actually now, looking back, it's such a silly worry because they love the new baby just as much as you do. Do you love your little brothers? Yeah? You're so good to them, aren't you? He's the biggest wind-up, but he's like the most caring, and he'll always give them kisses and cuddles, and it just makes you think, gosh, why was I so worried in the first place? Because yeah, they do truly love the little baby, your newborn, as much as you do. You know, they're a part of the family, and you should never worry about how your children are going to react, because if they're anything like my boys, it's just pure love, which is so lovely. So number 3 is the realization that your house will never be fully clean, your house will never be fully tidy, and your wash bin will never be empty. It took me a while to come to terms with that, and I was, you know, frantically just trying to keep the house clean and tidy, but it was just so exhausting, and it's just a waste of energy. It's absolutely impossible to completely have a clean and tidy home all the time. It's just so unrealistic. It's an unrealistic goal, so don't set yourself that goal. You will stress yourself out trying to reach it. So number 4 is just how blessed I am and how blessed they are to have each other. I hate that word blessed. Sometimes it just sounds so cringy, doesn't it? But I really am truly so lucky. Sorry, I had to stop then, the baby woke up, typically, as I choose to film, which is always the way. Okay, number 5 might sound like a silly one, but the truth about having 4 is that there's always going to be one that's poorly. One gets over one thing, and then the next day someone else will get something. It's just one thing after another, and especially now Lorenzo's at school, he'll pick up stuff from school, and Nico is at preschool, and he will pick up stuff from preschool and just bring it home, and then just spread the love. It can be a bit draining at times because you just think, right, we're finally over something, and then the next day you'll wake up and then someone else is ill. So some exclaim that I'm some kind of super mum, superhuman. Actually, that couldn't be further from the truth. Most days I am completely outnumbered, and they gang up together, like all 4 of them. They just like get in a little group and they stick up for each other, which is amazing. And I love that about them, that they're just gonna, you know, look after one another and stick up for each other. But yeah, most days I am outnumbered, and that statement of me being a super mum or some kind of superhuman is completely untrue. I wouldn't have it any other way, of course not, but I do like to try my hardest every single day, and some days I fail and some days I win. And on those winning days, yeah, I am a super mum, because I've managed to tackle 4 children under the age of 5. And some days I do give myself a pat on the back, but then other days I'm like, what have I done today? I've completely failed. So number 7 is that it can be really super stressful at times, but the chaos, the noise, the laughter, the smiles, the giggles, even the arguments and the tantrums really do get me through the day, and they are truly what makes me smile. So number 8 is the worry of them missing out on things that children from smaller families have, like holidays or meals out, big birthday parties, like the list goes on. Obviously you've got 4 children, so financially it can get quite a lot. So yeah, I do worry that they miss out on things, but also in like a positive way, if you're looking at it, I know that they've always got somebody to play with. They've always got their, you know, their best friends, their brothers surrounding them, play dates on tap. So I do worry about them missing out on things, but I'm sure people with smaller families also worry about missing out on things as well. I guess it just depends on how you live your life, but I wish I could take them on more holidays. I wish I could, you know, every single birthday do them this big lovely birthday party, but it's just not possible for us, and that's okay, because they're going to grow up appreciating what they had, and I think not take things for granted, which I think is lovely for children to know, you know, to not be expecting of things. Yeah, I think the boys are quite humble, and they do love what they have already. So I do worry about that all the time, but I mean, would we be mums if we didn't worry? So my number 9, I would say, is the biggest thing about being a mum to 4, is that myself, Dan and all the boys are just constantly surrounded by love, and that is just the most wonderful feeling. That is one thing that I hope that they have always, because me and Dan aren't always going to be around, and someday they will only have each other, and I wish that they would stay that close to each other all the time. Yeah, so I hope they always stay best friends. I hope they stay close, and I hope that they will always love each other the same as they do now. So being a mum to 4 is really hard work, but nothing is easy if it's worth doing, and they are 1000,000,000,000% worth it. I absolutely love them with all of my heart. I can't even explain. I know you mums that are watching are gonna know exactly what I mean, but you just can't explain your love for them. I love them equally as much as each other, and each time another baby has come along, my love hasn't halved, it hasn't quartered, it has literally just doubled and doubled and doubled. It's so amazing, and I love them all dearly. So those are the truths about being a mum to 4. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please remember to go over and check out Kate's channel. I'll leave her link down below, so go and watch her video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video useful, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.